Yeah, we're good.
2:44 for me. Okay. All right. I started recording. Gonna get our stretches in, you know. I'm just kidding. I don't have my Patreon list up anymore. I'll do that while we're going. That's okay. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games. This is episode 58. Yeah, I got it right.
Yes.
Okay. Woo. I got it. Recorded on March 21st, 2021. I don't know where to go with this. Make sure you guys, if you want, check us out. Social media, YouTube, Zyba.games. There we go. Got it. Sorry.
Zyba.games.
Zyba.games. What a cool website link. I mean, this has worked out too well for us. When I saw that you could do .games, I was like, sign it. Where's that contract at? It's ours.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's not bad. Let me see. I gotta fix something. Dang it, dude. Every time we start going, dude, I see something wrong on the stream, dude. Like something, like a little corner somewhere doing something that's not supposed to be doing. It is what it is, though. Yogomi.
Yeah. Yes.
What have you been doing this week, man?
This week, what did I do this week? Last week was so freaking busy at work. Like usually like Fridays feel like Fridays at work, you know?
Yeah.
But this past week, Friday, I worked until it was time to not work anymore. Like normally like 3:00, I'm like, time to slack off. It's Friday. I'm gonna go take a nap on the couch, you know, something, you know, play a video game. It's 3:00. I don't have any more meetings. Dude, I worked till like 5:00 on Friday. It was, which is not bad. It's just, I was just really busy working on some big projects. But through the week, played a few games. I actually did not play any Destiny this week.
Whoa.
I know. I didn't play any Destiny this week. I played, we'll talk about the game, our game of the week, and I'll explain why I didn't play it very much. But it's a good reason. But I did, I did play some games.
Yeah.
And last night, I don't know. I've just been before I went to bed, I have been really just hyped on Skate 3 again. So I've been playing Skate 3.
Okay.
I just missed that game. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I feel that.
And last night we had community Mario Kart racing.
You did have Mario
Fatty
Kart
Two
racing?
Cools in the chat. What's up, Flynn?
And Flynn.
Yeah, we had community Mario Kart racing, which was always fun. And yeah, it was good. Fun times.
Party.
Always. Yeah.
Sounds a little more fun than my week. Jeez. Ugh. You know me, dude. I don't know why I've been like forcefully stressing myself out. I don't want to call it that. It's not really forcefully, but it's like I don't know. I'm really stressed out. I got a lot of things going at the same time and that need to go faster, but I can't make them go faster, so it stresses me out. But that's over.
Yeah.
But my in-laws came on Monday.
Oh.
Monday I worked 14 hours. Tuesday I worked 12 hours. Wednesday I worked 12 hours. And Thursday I only worked 11 and a half hours.
Wow. Only.
Yeah. And then, you know me, every night I play video games till late anyways. Right? Because that's why not. And then I had to go up Phoenix. So I left here to go to a funeral.
Now, when did you go to Phoenix? Was that Thursday or Friday?
Friday.
That's right. Okay.
And then since we were all up there and we had all the family with us anyways, we were like, well, let's go do something as a family. So we all went to the zoo because we all have like little kids now.
Oh, yeah.
And so we went to the zoo.
How was that?
You know, it's really funny how certain places are like, hey, wear a mask, social distance, but then they just allow every single person inside the gates.
Oh, right.
You're like, so...
Was it really busy?
Dude, it was wild. I was like, I don't like
serious?
this, man. I don't like this at all. I was like, I don't...
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like people, but geez, man, you're just like...
Dang.
And it was hot. It was hot.
Oh.
Says it was hot. It was very hot. We were all getting sunburned, dude. I was red, dude. Everybody's red.
And where this was in Phoenix?
Yeah, the Phoenix Zoo. It's a pretty good sized zoo. It was fun though. It was fun for the kids though. That's what makes it like kind of worth it, you know. And then I had to drive back right after that. And then we get back, and let me tell you, that's when all hell breaks loose in this house because that's when I got to switch bedrooms.
Oh, that's right.
So to take apart a computer, that took hours on its own. Yeah, it was already 90 degrees in Phoenix. So, hello spring break. It was a good time for spring break. But
nice.
Yeah, Chip says the room looks a lot better than last night. Dude, it was, this morning it was bad in here, bro. Like, it was stuff everywhere. We still have some stuff we got to fix, but yeah. And so, yeah, this is here. This is where I'll be streaming now. It's a lot more room.
Though. I like it.
And it's not, how to explain it. With the PC and the Xbox running, this room can keep a lot cooler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's got a better airflow to it. And then it's on the opposite side of the house. So now Blair is sleeping on the other side of the house, taking her nap right now. So I can be loud. Or even late at night, I can be loud and nobody's mad at me. I know. It's crazy, dude.
No late night text messages.
I mean, I got this big boy right here.
From within the house. The texts are coming from inside the house.
Right. Dude, they were. I was like, I think she's here. Show off the new space. It's kind of hard to like move the camera around because then I got to reset it to where we're at. We'll do that. We'll do that as a different thing. But yeah, so I got a lot more room though, like substantially more room. Like, I mean, like I'm not even touching the couch. I can't even.
That's cool, man. I like it.
So now when I have guests over, like Bobo comes, Bobo can just chill right here on the couch, bro.
There you go.
Just chilling, and then we'll mount a big old like 70-inch TV up here.
There's Bobo.
Right? I'm gonna get a big old TV up here, bro.
He's still gonna get late text messages.
I will. You need to go to bed. I'm like, But yeah, dude. And then we got the big old freaking laser here. Looks like the size of a quad, like a 4-wheeler, right here.
Jeez.
I might be able to crawl inside of it. Maybe we'll have to try that sometime just to say that we did it. I don't know. Definitely make sure that the key is not in it and it can't turn on. So
right.
Because it's dude, it's so big. It has a key. There's you can see it. So you see the emergency red button.
Yeah.
And then right here, that's the key spot. You literally have to have like an ignition key to be able to use it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Look at that thing. It's huge.
Dude, I'm so excited.
It's like you have a car backed up in there.
Dude, I need to I'll have to show you after stream. I'll get a better view of it, dude. It's like, dude, it's big. And I think Chip's coming over tonight, and so we're going to work on getting it all set up. Try to start messing with it maybe tonight. We'll see.
Nice.
That's a lot to do. I got to go do stuff with family again.
Cool.
So, yeah. What a week. What a fun week. This was not as bad as I thought it was going to be to move. I'll tell you that much. It does weigh 350 pounds. But we took the legs off, and then like me, my dad, and my brother, we kind of moved it through the house. It wasn't that bad. I really thought that was going to be a nightmare. It was like
it wasn't difficult to get through the door?
No, so we took the base off. So the base is about 10, 12 inches maybe.
Oh, okay.
So you take the base off, we laid it on its side, and then lay it up on its side, right?
I see.
So not on its back. So we went to the back, and then we went to the side. So that way it's skinny, but tall. And then, we just put it on a towel and just slid it through the house.
Nice.
Got to where we need to be. Got it in here. Laid it on the side again. Slap that bottom on there. I'm going to make some cool things. And you'll see things. We'll make some things. We'll put them on the wall. We're going to make a Yogami mural for himself, and we're going to send it to him. Like a painting.
Yes.
But it's a laser painting of Yogami. I think I was talking to you about this. I don't know if this was on stream last time, but I was like, man, dude, I can make my own, like, everything on the wall. Like, all these posters and stuff. I can just, like, literally just take a copy of it and then burn it onto a piece of wood. It would look freaking sick.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm excited. So yeah, that was my week. That's my excitement level for this. I am excited.
Nice.
I am also stressed out of my mind. Prototypes come in Monday, but we're not going to tell you what they're for. But I'm excited. So yeah, it was a good week of video games, right?
Yeah, lots of stuff.
Kind of. It's kind of a weird week, right? Like Xbox did a lot and not a lot at the same time.
Right.
So let's go to this Halo stuff. So Halo Infinite they dropped some Halo Infinite news on Monday. Did you see all this stuff? People were all up in arms about some of these things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, go ahead.
No, you do yours.
One of the things I saw, I don't know about you, but I never expected. In my head, I never had any expectations for it to be an open world game.
Yeah.
I didn't. I just didn't. And so they announced that it's not going to be.
The term, I feel like open world is such a I'm gonna use a word that I don't think I've ever
loosely
actually
used term.
I was convoluted. I was gonna use that word. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's so like what is, what isn't. Like the
True.
definition is so mixed up that it's hard to tell actually what that means anymore. Because they're like, well, this one is, but then is it? And then like, when did, like, what is the definition of an open world game now?
So let's look at it like how you look at Destiny, right? So Destiny has story missions and story progression in the game, but once you're done with one little part, you can go anywhere you want. You can go to Nessus, you could go to Europa, you could go to the moon, you could just stand there and look at the sky for whatever. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Where I think Halo is very linear. It's a very linear story. You do this, and then there's the next, and then there's chapter and chapter. And at some point in the game, when I see what you mean, because there's points in the game, even the old Halos, where once you've cleared an area, right?
Yeah.
You can look around and just walk around and not,
Because
but eventually you got to.
What you're saying, though, like, I feel like Destiny almost is in an open world to an extent, because it's like, it's an instant-based open world, if that makes, I don't know how to word it the right way, right? Because it's like there's open world, but it's all here and here, and I mean, like, and you can go back, but you can do that in Halo, right? Like you were just saying, you can do that before in Halo. You can go back.
But I think in Halo, don't you still, like, if you go back, if you go back to, you still have to go through the chapters, though, right?
They said there's side missions and stuff that are going to happen, though.
Oh.
So then it's like, yeah, I'm like, I don't understand. See, that's what I think. I think when I think of like ESO or WoW, that's what I think of. That's what I think open world is. When the world is literally open. Like, who was I talking to? I was a podcast listening to, and they were talking about World of Warcraft. Like, it blows your mind to really think about it. Like, you can get on your Griffin or whatever, and you're flying over mountains, and then you just see like another squad of people fighting a dragon down there. You're like, what the heck? You just keep flying.
Yeah, that's true. I get that. And plus, there's the way that it works with those games. There's just the chance for you to run into more players just randomly. It's a higher possibility of that. Where in Destiny, there's a limit to how many people they have in an area at one time, right? So if there are, like, I don't know, 8 random people that aren't even in a fire team in one area of Europa, they're going to spawn somebody else in that same area, but on a different server. So they won't be in the same area because they can only have so many people in that area, I guess. You know what I mean?
Oh, Destiny is open worlds. Oh, see what I'm saying there? Because you actually go to different planets.
There's large areas, but you are quite limited in exploration. That's fair. But I mean, I think that's what you were saying, though, that the term open world is kind of,
it's all over the place. It's like, what does open world mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they're saying all these things, but I still think I don't know. We have no idea. They're telling us stuff, but you can say as much as you want about something, but until you do it or you see it yourself, you won't know exactly what they're talking about.
Right.
So that one had people a little up in a hizzy, but this one there's two other things that had people that were just like, I want to say furious, but it felt like they were furious about it. So dual wielding, people were mad about that one. Which, I mean, if they're using, because they're going to bring in the grapple, right? So we got the grapple, so that's one hand, and then they're going to do different things like the grapple that you can do. Different things they were talking about like that, but I don't know. So I think the dual wielding's fine. The one that a lot of people were like, this is stupid, this is dumb, but then I saw it differently. But the playable elites.
Oh, right.
So you're not gonna, and that's it, so according to what I've been reading too, it's multiplayer and campaign. You're not playing as elites,
right?
Which, so the way that I see it, I think it's fine. I think that's honestly better. And I know people are gonna be all sad and mad about that, but like in reality, when you played SWAT, what did you play as?
Oh, right.
You played as an elite because the elite had a smaller hitbox. Mm-hmm. So what's creating more balance than having everything be the same?
Right.
That was my opinion with all that stuff. I think it's easier to balance when you have everybody has the same body type.
What's up, Hammer Shot? Hammer Shot's in the chat.
Hammer Shot. I don't know. And then just to top it all off, they're like, yes, you can actually knock enemies off of the Halo. So that'll be fun.
Really?
And when you say knock off enemies, I'm saying knock off friends. Because I'll be sitting there driving, I'll see Bobo get really close to the edge. I'm going to come zipping in with a ghost and just send him flying into space. Just, boom. There goes Bo. And Bo knows it's going to happen too. That's like, you know how it is. We're all in Sparrows in Destiny, dude. Every time I have a chance, bro, if I see somebody get off in my way when I'm in a Sparrow, dude, they're getting tagged, bro. Like, boop. Where's your safety vest? You know what I'm saying? This is not OSHA approved. I don't know. Did any of those affect you? Dual wielding or elites? Does that affect you? Or you're just like,
I just want the game to come out. I don't get upset about stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not a lot that my chat went away. There we go. There's not a lot that I you know what I mean? Like, I don't get all bent out of shape about games and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't. I don't understand why people are like so upset by these things, and that I don't know.
It's kind of it's when we want by wanting them to do certain things for the game. I feel like it kind of ruins the creator's vision. That's the word I'm
right. Because this is sort of the approach that I talk about when I talk about movies and trailers and all the spoilers and all the news that people get about
or your
movies
DJ sets when people ask for requests.
People try to make their playlist or their movie or their video game in their head, and if you don't make that game, then like, oh, this sucks, you know. I'm like, but that's their game. It's their game, you know. And that's why I avoid spoilers or I don't watch too much news, but. I don't know. It's just really interesting how people get really upset about these things.
Yeah. What was go ahead.
No, I just think the game's gonna be amazing. So it has to be.
It's true.
Come on.
I mean, how would it be bad? There's no way this game can be bad. No, I'm just kidding. There is ways it can be bad. Let's be careful. Let's make sure we clear the water on that one. There is always that opportunity for them.
Yeah.
So I want to take Bobo's question. He says, you know anything about the BR, but I don't know. What was the mode in Halo 5, that multiplayer mode that you used to play where you had like the cards, you could like turn in the card and then you spawn with a weapon or a certain vehicle? Do you remember what that was called? I can't remember what it's called.
I never played multiplayer in Halo 5.
Bobo
never played it.
Bobo would know what it was. It was huge, dude. It was like... It was big, like big team battle, but yeah, you spawned in and like you chose the weapon. You could like, when you open the packs, you got those packs, like the rec packs.
Oh yeah, I've watched
packs?
people play that. Yeah. Wasn't it called Warzone?
Was it Warzone?
I have to look it up.
You never played Halo 5 multiplayer? Bro, what do we do? I need to go beat Halo 5. I never beat Halo 5. I got bored. But I mean, if we got a squad, it might be kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm down to do it with a squad, but that is boring to me.
Well, what I heard with the Halo 5, like Paris Lilly, he does like the XCash from like Gamertag Radio and stuff like that. He was saying like he went through a playthrough, played it by himself. He's like, the more I play this, the more I see that they made everything that they made it with the fact that you should be playing this as multiplayer, the story in that game.
Right.
Like everything's built huge and big with area to move around and run around. Choose the Warzone 24 players.
Warzone's 24 players.
Now imagine if they make the new Warzone like 100 players and just make it basically like a battle royale, but more like planet side. I like the battle royale there. I like the idea of the battle royale, but I want just a big team battle, like old school, like Battlefront 4, dude. Like, give me that, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that stuff was good, dude. Everybody whipping around on jets, dude. Helicopters, people climbing up buildings, driving quads through elevators. Remember that big old tower? You guys probably, I don't know if you guys remember that. That was some good times. I don't know. There's so much possibility, dude. And, like, but the thing is, too, is, like, they're going to do something crazy. They've already talked about there's something with their multiplayer they're doing that's wild. We don't know what it's going to be. They're like, you're not going to expect this. And so...
somebody will be upset about it.
Oh, you know it, dude. Well, it was like dang it, now I can't think. What was it called? The mode in Destiny that we play where it's PvE, PvP. Oh my gosh, can't think of the word now. Gambit. Like when Gambit came out. Did you ever think of that? Like I never thought of that. And then like they made that. I was like, whoa.
You know, it's funny.
That's crazy.
So remember you and I played Gambit before it even came out at PAX West. That was
Yes.
the first time we met. That was the first time we met in person.
Yes.
It was PAX West, and we got to you had the hookups. You had the hookups
I
with
don't
that
know
dude,
how,
so you got
but I
us in
did.
there to play like a bunch of times, and it took me a while to wrap my head around it. Like I didn't understand. Like, it took me a while to figure out what is going on, because
Yeah.
it just the idea of PvE slash PvP
PvP.
it was weird to me. I couldn't wrap my head around it. And then I finally wrapped my head around. I'm like, oh, okay. But I never would have saw anything like that coming.
Yeah.
Never.
So like, you just gotta imagine, like, there's people that are smart, there's people that are good at doing things, and then there's people that are good at thinking of things that you would never think of. I mean, there's so many different kinds of people in the world, and so like it just blows my mind, like the creativity that some of these people have, like just in video games in general, man. Like, they just blows my mind. You're like, how did someone think of this? I don't know if you do that too when you think about like TV shows, dude. You're like, how did someone come up with this? You're like,
yeah.
like the
do that a
Simpsons.
lot
How do
with
they come up with
movies.
that many seasons, bro?
Yeah.
like, you got to run out of things to think of, man. You're like, nah, dude, they just
know.
keep killing it, dude. You're like,
Keep going. I know. They keep going.
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do, man. They're gonna
Yeah.
do something crazy. It's gonna be awesome, but yeah, blows my mind. You played Gambit at E3. Bobo did play Gambit at E3. I remember. He was telling me about that. That's cool. That was right before we went to West. That E3. Remember, I was like trying to get all those.
That's right.
I got all those Gambit emblems. I was gonna give away, and then like right when the season launched with Gambit, they gave everybody like basically almost the exact same emblem. I was like, what the freak, dude? Like, why would you even give that away? That was so dumb. Anyways, big news this week. We talked about it last week. We kind of were like, I think it's Outriders. I was like, I don't know. And then boom, Monday comes around. Microsoft Xbox Game Pass is like, boom, April 1st, Outriders, day one, Game Pass. You're like, yo, what's up, Mal? Bro, isn't that crazy? Like, man.
That is.
And my favorite part about, like, so I love, like, all these news because, like, we get to come back together, like, after I've heard everybody's, like, ideas and pitches on everything for the whole week, dude. And, like, people are like, even, like, the PlayStation guys are like, this is big. It's like, that is huge to do. Like, it's not necessarily big that it's that game, but it's the fact that it's a third-party day one AAA.
Yeah.
Like, that's wild for Xbox. That's a lot of money. Like,
Yeah.
But you almost think too, because so I was listening to some different articles and stuff, and they were talking about like how this seemed like very last second how this came out. Like this, they're like, oh, here it is. It's coming out on this. Because I feel like either you would have planned it to come out like you would have announced the Outriders day one, right? Like a week before. Mm-hmm. Or you would have, this have been like, it came out with the demo. Like they told everybody right when the demo launched, like, here, this is what's happening. But
Yeah.
I almost think too that Outriders had the demo go, people played it, and they did like their little surveys, right? And I think they didn't see a lot of people wanting to come back. And I think they thought $60 seems like a lot, and so they're like, hey, Microsoft, let's strike a deal, because the more people you bring into our cross-platform game, the more people are going to play this game.
Right.
So if they can create an ecosystem, and they're still going to make money. It's not like that Microsoft's not going to give them money for putting their game on Game Pass. Microsoft pays out for that stuff, but I don't know.
I don't know if I ever got your kind of your opinion on the. I don't know if I got your solid opinion on that game.
Yeah, I don't think I ever actually made one. I was very middle, right? Because it's not a bad game. Mm-hmm. It just needs a lot of work. But whenever I think about that, especially that kind of game, they're saying it's not a games as a service. It's, give me a break, dude. If you start making money with it, you're going to turn it into a games as a service. Like every game is doing that now. It's just how it works.
So Hammershot says he still needs to check out the demo. So my first impression of Hammershot was I was like, I'm not going to play this for very long. But then I started playing it and I was like, okay, all right. I'm okay. I'm kind of.
You know it's going to get better too, though.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I mean?
And it was a demo. I had to remember it was a demo. There was just some issues I was having. Like, it's a demo.
They said that they're going to do Endgame is going to be different than any game you've done before. Like, it's not going to be like, go do raids, go do your nightfalls. Like, they were saying it's going to be something different. That's going to catch you. Like, no one expects it. Seems like I'm saying that about everybody, but that's what everybody wants to do, right? That's like the key word, right? If I say that, then nobody knows what we're going to do, even if we do the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at some stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Outriders day one, it's going to be a big deal. I'm excited. I'm going to play it. It gives me a reason to play. I mean, I don't have to spend that $60. I mean, we talk about it all the time, kind of joke about it, but like, I don't want to spend that kind of money. You know what I mean? Like $60 is a lot to spend on a game, dude. Like, it is. It's like I don't. It is. And then if you go over to PlayStation, you're paying $70. Yeah. So, well, that's what I mean. I didn't want to play it. Now. I mean, I was like, maybe last second I'll buy it, and now I'm like, you know what?
I wouldn't have.
I'm gonna play it.
I would definitely would not have paid for it.
Well, let's go to Avengers. Let's go back to Avengers, right? Like I need to buy it if I'm gonna play it. And like they just had all their stuff come out. They just announced the Black Panther Wakanda stuff. Mm-hmm. Hi, Darky Shadow. Yeah, so I'm gonna play it though because like this gives me a chance. Like, great, if I like the end game, I get into it. Maybe I might like it. Maybe I'll play it. And it's gonna give us. Nobody has a reason to say they're not gonna play it. I mean, if you don't have Game Pass, but I mean, pretty much everybody we know has Game Pass now. Yeah. So there's one sad Game part Pass about this. Go ahead.
Game Pass is just it's so awesome. It really is. I'm not just saying that because we do a podcast over it. Like,
yeah, no, I
will sit there and like, oh my gosh, I want to play that, and 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 you know what? I can.
Dude, you gave me a huge segue right there, but I have to say one thing before I take it because like you gave me the segue perfectly into the next one. But I was gonna say the one sad part about the Outrider stuff is it's not PC Game Pass.
Right.
So that is sad. Bubba was like, "What?" He's like, "That's stupid." I'm like, I mean, I'm sure that Outriders made a deal with Epic or Steam somewhere for like a marketing deal or something. And so they're like, yeah, that was somewhere in the contract that they couldn't put it like for free on another service so that they could promote it on their service to make more money off the sales. Which business, right? Like, yeah. Speaking of all these great games on Game Pass, Yogami, dang. So we already talked about all the Bethesda games. Crazy, right? That was wild. Then Microsoft was like, hey, guess what? FPS boost. Skyrim, Fallout 4, Prey, Fallout 76, and Dishonored got FPS boost. That's a lot.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Too bad Dishonored 2 didn't get one. Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just watching some stuff on Fallout the other day, and it kind of made me want to like, okay, maybe I'll check
Fallout 4 at 60 frames. I've watched so many clips, dude. It is such a different game, dude.
Maybe I'll check out the thing. I don't know. We'll see.
I would like to see a nuke go off in 60 frames per second in that game. I feel like that'd be kind of fun to watch. See how fast they can react to that stuff, dude. Dude, all right. I don't know what we have to talk about what we want to play this week, but dude, I really want to play Undertale, and I'm gonna play it regardless if it's our game of the week or if we play a different game of the week. I don't care. I'm gonna play it, dude, because that game, like, I've seen so many people talk about this game, dude. And they're like, really? They're like it works perfect. It's not like you're playing it to be like, there's some skilled things you got to do in it, right? But for the most part, it's just like the game itself is just you playing it is the treat. Like, it's just a million different things happen throughout that game, like all the time.
I remember, when you found that and you were like, dude, you were like kind of freaking out a little bit.
Wait, what is this? I was like, what is happening? It's like, what? It just keeps switching on you. Yeah, it's just like, it kind of has that, like, is it 8-bit at that point, right? Big squares is 8-bit. 16 bits when there's small squares, like the old, like Mario. Yeah. Mario on the Super. So yeah, Undertale. I'm excited to play that. That came out. But then we get this big freaking list that comes with the Undertale stuff that comes out for Game Pass this last week. And it is a wild list of games, dude. And there's so many games I want to play on this, and it's like kind of upsetting because I'm like, I don't know if I have time to play all these. Like, so March 18th, which is 3 days ago, Nier Automata came on PC. Star Wars Squadron is on there now. Mm-hmm. Torchlight 3 is on PC. And Empire of Sin, which is, I mean, I've been looking at some of the stuff on Empire of Sin. It looks pretty sick. Then March 25th, so that's, what day is that? Can't click my thing. Thursday. So Thursday we get Genesis Noir, Octopath Traveler, which is, by the way, is now playing on multiple. It's like, no, what's the word I want? Oh my gosh,
cross-platform.
Third party. It's on multiple. It's on multiple platforms now, but it's not on PlayStation yet.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty big. Then Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire Ultimate Edition. Then Supraland. I've heard that game is wild, dude. I've heard so many good things about Supraland. Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Yakuza 6 comes in there. So there's like two. I think there's 2 more Yakuza games that aren't on Game Pass, and that's it. I think almost all of them are on there now, and one of them's brand new. So, and then March 30th, Narita Boy. I don't know what that is, but it looks like
Supraland.
Yeah, Supraland looks wild. If you guys haven't checked that out, look at that game, dude. It looks nuts.
It looks so weird.
And then just to top the list off, they're like, hey, April 1st, Thursday, April 1st, guys, Outriders. Whew, baby.
Outriders, yeah.
Yeah, so Octopath Traveler, highly acclaimed RPG from Square Enix that was only available on Nintendo Switch, PC, and Google Stadia. And now it's on Xbox. Game Pass, out of all places. But with all good things coming, we lose things. Hyperdot's leaving. Yeah. And this one hurts.
We did that game. We played that game.
We did play Hyperdot. This next one hurts me, though. This is also one that we played, too. Journey to the Savage Planet's leaving. I probably wouldn't ever play that game again anyways, but dang, what a game.
It was really fun, man. That game was fun.
And then I don't even know this other one, Machinarium. Dude, me and Bobo went hard on Journey to the Savage Planet. I'll say that over and over again. That was such a good game, dude.
Yeah. That was good. I had this game. On my iPad years ago. Machinarium.
What is it?
It's actually a really cool game. I played this on my. I'm not kidding. Does it say when this came out? I mean, this was years ago that I played this on my I think first generation iPad.
Really?
Let's see. Let's show the year that it came out. Yeah, 2009, dude.
Jeez.
It is actually a really cool game.
It's just finally really leaving Game Pass.
Yeah. It's interesting though because I remember this first. It says. It was released on OS X, but it said a puzzle point-and-click adventure game developed by Amanita Design. It was released 16th. I was like, I knew that name sounded familiar. But yeah, I played this game. It was, I think, honestly, in 2009, this game, the art style and the design of it was pretty. It was pretty ahead of its time. It was pretty for what it was at the time. I was like, man, this game looks really.
We don't lose it till the end of March. So if you want to play it on your Xbox, you can play it on your Xbox still. But you lose it at the end of March. So you're always like, I got enough games to play.
I think I still have it for my iPad, so I probably
that's fair.
Be fine. What's up, Chef?
Chef Slay. So people got excited this week. I'm basically just going through True Achievements news. I'm skipping things that are like irrelevant, but I'm just kind of like poking at little things that are just kind of funny. People got excited and thought that Microsoft phones are coming back. Because achievements started popping for people that had Microsoft phones. They were able to play games on those again and get achievements, which is just random. But then I think they might have just pushed this update a little harder than they meant to. But they did where you can look at your apps now on the phone.
Right.
And so I was looking at those the other day. I was like, oh, cool. We got them back. Because for some reason they got rid of those. I don't know why, but they did. We got the new Life is Strange expansion got announced at that Square Enix show. The Square Enix show was weird. I don't know what they didn't do much there. It was like oof. We got a release date for Scarlet Nexus. Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah.
It was at that Xbox third party showcase.
Yeah.
So we got a release date June 25th for that. And then that's pretty much it, really. There wasn't a lot of other news. That's pretty much the sums up the whole news for the week. Everything came fast. I want to know
about Perfect Dark. What's going on with that?
Oh, I think it's so far in the early stages that like I think they're still hiring people, like, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
I don't think we get that game till next year. But I keep hearing, dude, a lot of people are pretty positive we got a Forza Horizon 5 coming out this year still.
Oh man.
And that we'll hear about it this summer.
I am there. Sign me up. Take my money.
I want your opinion on this. If you were Microsoft, you just buy Bethesda, you find out that they're almost done with Starfield. And they're like, we could launch it this year. The only problem is we're going to need to launch it in like October. Do you take that shot? Or do you wait and push that to the beginning of 2022, like February, January 2022?
So
you have Halo coming out, right? In November. You got to remember that.
That's the thing. I was like, it would depend on what releases do I have coming out.
And then if you have Forza Horizon 5, October, right? Say that's October.
Yeah.
And there's supposedly Wolfenstein 3 is ready to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I would push it to early 2022, like right after the new year.
See, I don't think they would do that to themselves. I don't think they'll push Halo back. I don't think so. I don't think they have the balls to do that. I think they're like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So you could do, so say October, you drop Forza Horizon 5. What's up, Cooper? September. Wait, did I say October? October, November? No. What month am I in? September, drop Forza Horizon. October, drop Wolfenstein 3. November, drop Halo.
Right.
And then you still have time for a December game. If you want to throw something in there, like that's when you could throw. I think Psychonauts is coming out this summer. I don't know my months anymore. I had to like count them. Did you see me do the knuckle thing like you used to do in school back in the day? Trying to do the 31 days. When's Psychonauts coming out?
When does that come out? Do they have a date?
We don't have a date. They're just sitting there, just riding that bad boy.
But do they have the balls to launch Halo? What's up, 5?
You got to be scared,
March 2022 for Halo?
Cooper, don't you even say that. Get out of here. You can leave. You can get out of this. You can get out of this stream right now. They're not doing it. You guys know they're not going to. There's no way, dude. Could you imagine, though? Oh, my gosh. That's about, like, if that happened, dude, just imagine, dude. Like, you got these places, like, the Sony fanboys right now on Twitter are going in making fun of Microsoft for charging people $15 for Dolby Atmos.
Yeah.
For a license fee for Dolby Atmos. They're like, oh, be like, dude, you don't have to buy Dolby Atmos. There's Windows Sonic. It's free. Like,
right. Yeah.
It's
I have a friend that works
for
for Dolby in New York City. I hit her up, but yeah, it's interesting. I messaged her a few weeks ago or a couple months ago asking her about, the whole Dolby thing and the Xbox thing. And she didn't have a lot of info for me, but she said she would get back with me.
Yeah. Oh.
It's just weird that you have to pay for it.
I forgot. Something else did come out this week. Speaking of Dolby Atmos, look what I have here.
Oh, yeah. I think that headset looks slick, man.
I thought
where's mine? I guess mine will be here this week. Maybe
should be. So they're pretty dope. I feel like they did it. They showed us things, but they didn't, right? So when you're in here, you can go like this, like okay. So this one is your party and your game. So like right there's like a groove. You can feel it catch. So that's like in the middle, right? If I go that way, I can turn it all the way to game and I don't hear party at all. Or if I want to go the other way, I can do that. And so it's just the level, right? So you can just slide it between.
Right.
And then this side's just all your volume in general. So you
see, that's the thing that I liked about Lucid Sound headset, where they had the volume thing. I like that. Or I think one side on the Lucid Sound was a click button, and then the other one was like I really like that. So I'm looking forward to getting mine. I just didn't like the Lucid Sound headsets.
Yeah, and then you just have your sync buttons back here, and then you turn it on with that too. Yeah, this is the brand new Xbox headset. I'm like legit. I think I already told you this, but like this side doesn't have anything on it. I'm totally putting a Hero logo right there, dude. Cause I can. You know what I mean? Like I got a commercial laser back here. Might as well put that. That look bad though, dude. Yeah. But then that side has the Xbox, and so I'm just gonna copy that basically. That's all I'm gonna do for that. But you think that it's ugly. You think this is ugly.
No, I think it looks good.
That is so sleek, dude. Oh my god.
Hey, Slay, I don't know if you want to know this, but I talked to Xbox, and the department of the headset said that they thought that you looked ugly. Oh. So I don't know if you guys want to go back and forth and talk about it, but just a heads up.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm just, hey, dude, I'm just looking out for you, man. I'm just like letting you know. I didn't want to keep that a secret because then we wouldn't be friends. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Let me pull up.
He totally says this like he DMs Xbox right now on Twitter.
Yo,
he sends us a screenshot.
Smack about me. What's up? Yeah.
Yo, my friend told me that you said you think I'm ugly. He's like, well, we never said.
Like, who are you?
Who are you again? No, real talk though. Those headsets, dude. So they're very. They have the monitoring, right? So you can turn the mic monitoring on so you can hear yourself, so you know how loud you're yelling. Mm-hmm. They do feel. So I'm using these. These are the lightest headsets I have ever had on, dude. Like these are wild. Yeah. The white ones. These like G377s.
Yeah.
They don't weigh anything.
That's how I feel about my Corsairs. They're just like.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the delay on the Xbox ones? I think the problem that we had, Five, was the mic. His mic didn't sound very good in the Xbox party.
They definitely did not put money on that part though. They were like, works. It has the auto. It has the auto mute feature though. So like when I'm not talking, it just mutes the mic. And so
it's a $99 headset. You know what I mean? Let's call it what it is. It's a $99 headset. But I think,
Plus, I don't use it for the mic because I got this thing right here. So. Yeah. I just use Xbox party that way, but it thumps though. Let me tell you, the bass on those things, dude. I want to see what I didn't look at it. I should have looked at the boxes. I want to see what the size of those drivers are because they slap, dude. Like, I went into whose stream was it last night? Oh, CDN the Third. I don't know if you know who that is. He's been on Twitch for a long time. He's a really big guy on Twitch, but I've been watching him play like back in the H1Z1 days. Bro, he comes in there, dude. He's listening to some like rap music, dude, and he was like. I was like, oh, too much bass. I was like, too much bass. Like shaking my headset. I was like, oh man. But yeah,
that's what you were saying. You were saying the bass really kicks in those headsets.
Like it's a little bit too much.
Huh?
Wait, were you using
Bluetooth, Discord, or live party chat? Which one were you using when we were in? Were you wireless or were you using Bluetooth or you're probably using wirelessly, right?
So you could do both, right? Yeah, they're wireless. So I was Bluetooth to Discord, yeah, and then to Xbox. But I do party chat on PC.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So party chat PC, I use this mic. But then if I've been using like when I get lazy though, I use that headset like to use the mic on that. I'll just get on party and Xbox says it's way easier just to use one thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to be lazy.
Sometimes.
So, I mean, speaking of this headset, I don't know if you guys ever heard, but we're giving away this headset as well. Not that exact one. We got another one. If FedEx finds it, we're giving it away. Not just kidding. We'll give it away anyways. We'll figure it out. But if anything, we'll just get another one.
Nice.
But yeah, dude. Headset. And there's a lot of people that want it, dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I want them. I haven't pre-ordered them. I'm still looking forward to mine.
Well, what I'm saying, a lot of people want them too, though. So they sold out. But yeah,
they sold out fast.
The Patreon giveaway is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try these now. I almost bought these from GNC. You saw those the Zoa energy drinks come out this week? Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, they're going to Amazon. That looks like Monday at 9 a.m.
Nice.
I mean, Slay, if you want those ones, I can lick them too and send them to you. He doesn't want the headset that I've already been wearing because it's got sweaty earmarks. Slay. Yo, but so yeah, The Rock, that was something else that happened this week, right? The Rock sent out those little mini fridges. Those are like worthless fridges, though. I don't know if you saw that, dude. I was like, it looks like this big old fridge. They open it and the fridge is like this, like half of the size of the actual box. It's like this little tiny thing at the bottom. And there's like, yeah, there's Cooper. Yeah, there's like a room for 4 energy drinks in it. I was like, what in the heck? Dude, I'm like, why would you even make that? Like, I'm going to, I've been thinking about what to do with this fridge. I really think I might just like alter it, and I could turn this fridge into looking like an Xbox fridge. Oh, bro, what if I wired a light into the front for like the power button? Oh, I could do that.
Do it.
I might, dude. Because I'll be able to laser engrave whatever I want into that and just like put the disk drive, like the little USB on the side.
Yeah.
And just put a little glowing Xbox logo up in the corner. Dude, I might do it. No, you got me thinking now.
Do it, dude.
Queso cabeza.
What's up, Cheesehead? Cheesehead was the champion again last night, defending his title.
It's not even fair.
His title.
It's not even fair.
Came
Just tears
through.
everybody up.
He won first place trophy in Community X Mario Kart Racing League.
Dang, dude. Cooper said, I just need to put her mini fridge in her big Xbox fridge. Man, I want that big Xbox fridge. Could you imagine that sitting back here behind me, dude? Whew. Man, that'd be sick, bro. How much you think that big old Xbox fridge cost them to make?
I don't know. I just thought about that. I should get a little fridge down here by my desk.
Telling you, dude. Life changer, bro. That thing right there changed my life.
My kitchen's like right over there, but still.
Maybe that's what happened here. You know what I mean? My stomach. Maybe that's why I'm all fat now. Because that mini fridge. If I'm like, I want a soda, just go get one.
Dude, I didn't work out at all last week. I got my first shot on Monday, so I was like,
guess what I get Monday?
What?
I get my first shot Monday.
Yes.
It's I did it. I'm not gonna say who I did it for, but I did it for somebody that I might be going to see soon. You know.
Oh yeah. You want to be safe, man.
The snack crates. That actually, yeah. That's true. The snack crates.
Yeah. The more and more you talk about, the more I'm thinking about signing up for.
You should have.
But I got a slick one coming from my good friends Dayananda. So I don't know. Let me check. I'm gonna check, Coop.
So they have I told you about the Cadbury one that's coming in, right? The Cadbury crate. I don't know if they're still selling it, dude. But yeah, they're selling a Cadbury crate with just Cadbury from across the world, dude. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like $35. I was like, yeah, I'll pay $100 for that one. I mean, they'd have to put a lot in there to make it worth $100, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then I changed my crate, so we're getting the smaller crate now, and then it has with the drink in it too. I got tired of
that because you were getting like a big one, right?
Dude, I'd get like the $60 crate.
But I
downgraded slightly.
You can't eat it all of that, can you? It's not. I mean, you could not in one like. Is it a lot? The $60.
It's a lot, and I could eat it.
I don't eat a whole lot.
No, it is a lot, but it was like that was the family pack. That was like if I had like 3 kids that were like 6, you know what I mean, like 8, 6, 12, whatever, however old they are. That's the crate you want because they're gonna want to go in on everything. Yeah. It worked good when we had my sister-in-law here, though, because that was, like, the perfect one to, like, balance it out. Because you didn't feel like you had to eat the whole snack because you could share it, right? That helped, right. But I totally forgot. I need to go open our Patreon, huh? I need to see the list.
Aha. Yes.
Because another person upgraded. Bobo upgraded.
Bobo. Look at that. Look at that guy.
I don't know how many kids I'm going to have. Someday I'll have another kid. I mean, that's not like a maybe we'll have another kid. No, we're definitely going to have another kid at some point, but we'll see. We'll get there when we get there.
So, Coop, it says that it's currently waiting for clearance in Los Angeles. So it's in the States. So it's almost here. Maybe it'll be here this week. Be nice if it was here by Wednesday because that'd be a good night to stream. That'd be a good night to do a snack crate. So hopefully it'll get here soon. But it's waiting for clearance in LA. And that was Saturday. That was yesterday. So we'll see.
You have 529 kids, buddy. No. When I stream, I'm mostly big brother or brother that's bad influence. That's the kind of motto I go by for streaming. Dang, bro. As long as it's not on a ship in LA, just sitting there.
Yeah, right.
It'll be here eventually. I forgot what I was just gonna say. Well, shoot, let's talk about this game that we played this week, Yogomi. So we played Dishonored 2. I was gonna go look up some stats on it real quick. So Dishonored 2 ran, holy cow, That game. People are saying that game sucks. What the freak? Got an
So
8 out of 10 on Game Pass. 88 Metacritic.
So let me tell you why. I remember I said earlier when we were talking about why I didn't play very much of Dishonored 2. Because the more and more that I read about it, I had never played those games, and I had a totally different perception of what that game was. It wasn't what I thought it was. It was totally different. I was like, oh, so I decided to play the first Dishonored first. Because I'm like, wait a minute, I can't get into this sequel if I don't know what happened in the first one. So I decided to play the first one first. And then I started the second one. And I'm glad that I did that because the first one came out in 2015 or something like that? Or I think it's 15, 12 or 15, something like that.
No, because this one's, 2012. Yeah. Because this one came out 16.
Right. Yeah. So I was totally impressed. It's not at all what I thought it was at all. Like I don't know what I thought Dishonored was. I guess the name, it just made me think of something else, but I didn't understand what the whole premise of it was. And it reminds me of, I was talking to somebody, you remember in party chat, somebody was asking me about it. And it reminds me of BioShock. It reminds me a lot of BioShock. It also reminds me of a couple of things. It reminds me of BioShock. And it also reminds me of, there was another game that it reminds me of, like if you would combine them. I wouldn't say like what's that sneaking around game that everybody's been playing that they have so many versions of it.
Is it a Hitman?
No.
Assassin's Creed.
Okay. So it kind of reminds me sort of Assassin's Creed, but then sort of BioShock combined, but it's first person. And when you work towards opening up certain things like powers and you know what I mean? Like that's just not what I expected the game to be about. And I got so into it that I was like, okay, I need to play both of these games. Yeah. So I played the first one and now I'm playing the second one. And yeah, dude, I like these games, man. Like that's why I didn't play Destiny this week. Cause I was like, okay, I'm totally invested in those games. I would stream those. There's a third one out as what?
A third one of Dishonored?
Of Dishonored?
What? Are you sure?
It's called Death of the Outsider. What?
What? I didn't even know.
What is it? I don't know. Death of the Out.
I don't. So there's a Dishonored 3 supposedly in the works for what I'm looking at right now.
This one is Death of the Outsider, an action-adventure stealth game. Here it is. It came out in 2017. What platforms is it on? It's on Xbox One. It's on Xbox.
Dude, Dishonored 3 is a game that could come out pretty soon and catch us all off guard. Like the actual Dishonored 3.
It's a standalone expansion pack following Dishonored 2.
Whoa.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to play that. Yeah, I'm gonna finish these games. I'm gonna finish them. I really liked them. I like them a lot. Actually.
What has Arcane Studios been working on though?
I don't know.
Because they gotta be working on something right now, correct?
Like Deathloop. Deathloop. They're working on that game, Deathloop.
Oh yeah.
Which is another game that I want to play.
You gotta go play it on PlayStation.
Yeah. I did almost get a PS5 the other night, but Chef will be proud of me. I bought sneakers instead.
Hey. So is Death of the Outsider, is that a standalone of Dishonored 1 or Dishonored 2?
Dishonored 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an expansion of Dishonored 2.
Did you know Arcane Studios is in Austin?
I didn't know that, actually.
It's right down the street, bro.
Yep. Kinda.
Yeah, so we're not gonna. I think they're assuming that game has a year exclusivity, so we'll get it in a year. But guess what? You're not gonna have to pay for it, so
it'll be on Game Pass.
That's true.
Bring it. Lots of devs in the 5. You're not wrong. Lots of. So there's a lot of people there. I mean, what's his name moved his stuff there? What's his name? Elon Musk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people moving their stuff to Texas, man.
I want this, dude. I'm seeing all these people make this. I keep seeing all these this Xbox headstand from Geekly Made Designs, and I really want it, dude. I keep seeing people posting it. Dude, you seen that?
It's an X. What is it?
It's the headstand. They send it to different like content creators when they send the headsets to them.
Oh, the headset stand. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I want that bad. Holy crap. Lots of devs in Austin.
Yeah.
Lots of devs in Texas in general.
Yeah. It is. There's a lot. I mean, I work for a huge company, but I've worked for many huge companies that are based out of here. So there's so many developers here, and just in so many different industries in Texas, you know. So what did you think about the game?
How to explain it? Stealth games piss me off, man. Like, dude, I'm like, how did he see me through a wall?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that? And I just watch this lightning bolt go all the way up. Boop. I'm like, dude, I'm behind the wall. Like, there's no way you can see me right now. It's like, I just walked into the room. He's like, I see you. I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah.
Now I got to kill everybody.
Yeah, they always say, then you end up, stealth just goes right out the window. You just end up just like leaving the room with carnage everywhere. Yeah.
That game is very gruesome, though. Holy crap, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I had this one, like, I stunned the dude, I hit him in the knee, like, I stabbed him in the knee, he, like, went down, and then I just, like, chopped his head in half.
Head off, yeah.
I was like, it wasn't, like, neck, dude, it was, like, right through the skull, bro. It was, like, I was like, I was like, I was like, that was a lot.
Yeah.
A little too much there.
Yeah, it's a lot. It did that in the first one, too, and I was like, oh, okay, that's where we're going. All right. Yeah.
So
I liked it, though. I did like it.
I didn't go crazy hard on it. I played probably 2 hours of it because I went through the tutorial. I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Yeah. But it's just...
I actually skipped the tutorial.
Give me that FPS boost. Give me that FPS boost on that game, and I think I'll like it better. It's getting harder for me to play 30 frames per second games. And that sounds bad to say, but like, because that's what we've dealt with for so long. But who was I listening? Another podcast I was listening to. I can just refer to podcasts all the time. Who was it? It was Andy Cortez from Kind of Funny Games. He's like, why are we still doing this stupid 30 frames per second? Like, it should not be a thing. Like, PC's been doing 60 frames per second and higher since like 2013. They're like, and we're still Xbox and PlayStation are like, hey, we can hit 60 now. You're like, what the?
Yeah.
It's like, even indie games, he's like, there's no reason for you to be making a 30 frames per second game unless it like, that's what your art style is, right?
Right.
Dang.
I really did enjoy it though, and I'm gonna continue playing them this week. I'm definitely gonna continue.
Do you want to know a game that? Okay, I know I'm not trying not to jump too far off subject real quick. You need to go play Wreckfest like this week, dude. It is. It is a whole
the updated version,
new game, dude. We played it last night, and we were like, "What the frick, dude?"
Really?
Like, dude, I got into it, and like we start spectating right away, right? Because that's what you do. You go spectate the race that you're gonna go into the next one, and it hurts your eyes, dude.
It's so sharp, like cuts your irises.
No, I'm for real. Like my eyes were like panicking, dude. They were like going all over the place. I was like, it's going so fast. It looks so good. I was like, what's wrong? It's like,
yeah, I need to play it. We need to play it this week. We need to play it this week because I still have it on the.
They added Dolby Vision to that game too. Xbox added Dolby Vision to a couple games this week.
I wonder if I have it on the X. I don't know if I have it on this one on the X, but
I'm telling you, dude. Oh man, dude, Wreckfest is good, but it just got better if you have a Series X and a Series S, man. Like, yeah, it was like even Judd went in, dude. He was playing with me too. He's like, "What the heck?" He's like, "What happened to this game?" I was like,
I mean, he's on a Series S, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
still, like the frames, they actually like unlocked those bad boys. Not unlocked, but you know what I mean? They upped those frames so they could go. And it is clean, dude. You're seeing pieces. Like, you could see pieces go flying before. Now you're really seeing those pieces everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, let's play it this week. I'm down.
Okay. Well, but our game of the week, though, is Undertale. So we're still going to play that. You guys should play Undertale. From what I've heard, it's a very good game to be able to play, like, on cloud. So, like, if you can sync your whatever, your tablet, your phone, whatever you want to sync it up.
Yeah.
You can, you can play on your Xbox. Your iPad too. So you just have to have it just turns your Xbox on when you do it. But I started doing that the other day. It's actually not that bad. Have you tried that yet?
No.
The console streaming to your Apple devices. It works.
No, I haven't tried that yet. Really?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
That's funny. I totally thought that was your Xbox behind you. Look behind you to your left.
Right.
To your
Oh, right here.
Yeah, I was like, I stopped for a second. I was like,
No, it's a vertical monitor
that's
for
fair.
chat.
That's fair. I want to get another monitor too. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
I
got one here.
I
Got
think
one
I
here.
am gonna get. So Ali will be mad when I say this, but I think I really am, like, because I got this laser. I'm gonna do that stuff, and I think I want to like have like a to see what's happening in there, up like another monitor, but like
Oh, yeah,
mounted up
that's a
on the
great
wall up
idea.
there, so that way I don't
Yeah.
need to look, because there's a camera that'll be in there that'll be synced to it, so I can watch it. And so
These monitors, I only have these monitors for chat, so I don't resolution is not
Yeah.
a big deal. So I just got just regular 1080,
that's what this one is.
1080p,
1080
and
60 for this
it
one.
just has and especially if you're just gonna run like a monitor, that's all you need. So they're not that expensive. These are VSonics too, and they're like $100 or something.
I mean, at that rate, I might as well just go buy, what's it called? I could just go buy like the smaller size Amazon TVs.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're,
Yeah.
and then they have, if I want to watch Avengers, boom, I just
There you go.
pop the seat back and just be like,
Yeah,
Avengers.
yeah.
Not Avengers. Falcon Winter Soldier.
Falcon Monster. Oh,
I didn't watch
man.
it yet. I didn't watch it yet. I'm sorry.
Watch
Normally I'm on it, dude. I'm on it.
Yeah.
And then my family's already watched, they watched it without me, but they watched Snyder Cut. I was pretty upset about that. But
Oh, yeah, I gotta watch that this week. I'm just like kind of holding off because I'm like, do I want to be further disappointed?
no, dude, I've heard that like,
I know, I keep-
it's like, yeah, it's like
keep
stupid
hearing.
good.
I keep hearing things, so we'll see.
I'm excited for that one. I'm gonna go watch that one for sure. Let's. We're pretty much done with the episode. So I was gonna give a quick shout out to our Patreon supporters. So we got quite a few. The list is getting bigger, and I'm digging it, dude. Right? So we got Hammershot, Doof Nasty, Fatty Too Cool, Boba the Clown, Five's a Magic Number, Cheesehead, Your Boy Wiggles, Cheesehead, Nuts for Butts, R56 Cooper, and Dean Master. That list is getting obnoxious,
Nice.
guys. All right.
That's awesome, man. Appreciate the support, everybody. It's really awesome.
I need to send you like a snip of this so you can see them. So if you want to make like something with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
video.
adding it to the end of the podcast. I'll do it. I'll make sure I do it this time.
I don't know if this is going to freeze the video. Let's watch. Did that freeze the video? I can't see.
Your video's not frozen for me.
Oh, cool. I don't know if it would do it or not because I was doing something. I needed to snip it. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for supporting us on that Patreon. If you guys do want to get on there, the link's there in chat. We're also going to put it. I need to put it in the. I don't think I have it on the podcast links, the notes. I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I'll put it in there though. But yeah, if you guys want to get in there, basically the only reason we do it, the only reason we do that, the Patreon thing, is so we can give back to you guys, the people that listen to the podcast. So
Yeah.
it's basically a raffle. That's the best way to put it.
We
It's a
don't
raffle.
see any of the money.
We don't make money from this podcast.
No.
It's like,
It all
if
goes
anything,
right back into.
it sounds bad to say, but until probably this one, this is probably one of the first ones where I am breaking even with the thing that we're giving away. So, yay.
Yeah.
But I mean, the more we get to, the cooler giveaways we can give. It's like the next one, I might have soft given away what I was looking at for the next giveaway already in the middle of this podcast, and you guys might have heard if you were paying attention to it. But I'm pretty sure I have the thing that we're going to get soon, so it'll be cool.
Nice.
And then if we keep this at the Patreons where we're at right now, be good to go. Cheesehead did win the red controller. I'm holding it because I'm sending him something else. That's what's the word I want to use? Classified. Sending him something classified. It was soon. Everybody will know what it is soon enough, but it's classified right now. So he's gonna have his own one of those. So, Yogomi, what do you got planned this week?
This week, finally going to get back to shooting. I've been so busy, but my workload is sort of slowing down at work a little bit. As I got another project coming on, but it's not hitting just yet. So I may have some time this week. So I'm going to film a new video this week.
Ooh.
Hopefully get it up by Friday. And then I'm going to try to make a weekly video after starting now. hopefully my headset will get here this week. So that's another video that I want to make. So yeah. And then game of the week. I need to get back on some Destiny. There's some other. I want to finish Dishonored.
Man, do you make like a to-do list?
I do actually. I use Trello. I have Trello.
I just use the one on my app. I just use Siri. I just tell her.
So I use Notes for a lot of things because it works across cloud, and I can change. I can change it on my phone, and it changes it on my Mac. But I use Trello to come up with all my projects and put them and set them up like priority, to do, working on now, finished, and stuff like that. So I use Trello quite a bit. Yeah. Coop's like, I know what it might be. And I'll be streaming this week, of course.
Oh,
of course.
I need to. I think work's going to get better this week, according from what we've been talking with different people about. Because we have a new driver that's going to take like part of my load off my route. Because my route's been like slammed for like 6 months straight.
Oh wow!
And then I do esports on top of it, so I really have like no time.
Yeah,
it sucks, but at the same time, money is money.
Yeah. And
if work equals money, then I guess we're working. So the motto, bro. So I'm going to try to get into streaming this week. We'll see. I should be able to get some hopefully tomorrow night. We'll see how work goes tomorrow. Mondays are always bad, but with that new route, maybe we're good. Yeah. Hopefully we can get some things going in this laser soon. And I want to turn that. That's the part of the reason why we got this too, is we're going to use that for content as well. And so we'll make some I don't know if I'll do YouTube videos. I see a lot of people do YouTube videos with their lasers. I was like, man, it'd be kind of fun to do. Especially because you do time lapses and those look dope. Mm-hmm. A time lapse of watching things get cut. Yeah, dude, it'd be sick to watch. I'm excited, dude, though. Tell you what, man. And I bought the big glass one, dude. Like the whole door is like a glass. It's not like orange glass, so it doesn't because the laser's burning will blind you if you just stare at it. But then it's got there's a pass-through door here, dude. Like the whole bottom is a electric bed, so it can autofocus, so you can go down lower and up, so you can do huge items.
Yes, that's crazy.
I went in, dude.
That is wild, man.
And then I think I'm trying to think. I don't know what else I'm gonna do this week. I got big plans this week actually, but I can't really talk about them, so that's where we stop talking about that. Hopefully the other headset comes in. But yeah, I'll play the game of the week. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go play some drums.
Yogami.
Sunday.
Go there. Twitch.tv/Yogami. Yogami? Gomi.
Gomi.
Okay, it's Gomi. Gami's with an A, but I like saying it. It's more fun.
I know. A lot of people say Yogami. A lot of people.
How does Blair say it? Yogami.
She says Yogami.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says Yogami.
I'll get her to change it. All right, I'll get it. Yogomi. I was gonna say something else. I'll wait till we're not streaming the podcast. I was like, wait. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming to this week's episode. This was episode 58 of the Zyba Games podcast, recorded once again on March 21st. We will be back next week. Oh yeah. By the way, the podcast live every Sunday should be at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, but we were a little bit late today. I had to get all this set up. This wall had nothing on it this morning.
Yeah.
Literally nothing was on this wall. So, Chip's DJ socials. That's it. That's all he does. I don't do anything else. TikTok. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, we love your faces, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes. See you guys.